Guys, what's going on? My name is Luis. Today is October 25th, 2024, and God bless to every single one of you. Guys, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. We have a big breaking news red alert coming out when it comes to nation against nation. It says here the Holy Land begins striking on Persia. You have the NYT correspondent in the Holy Land confirms the Holy Land forces have launched strike on Persia. Now there are reports explosion heard by Persian residents west of the city with at least 3 to 6 blasts near the capital. All right, we're going to see what's going on here, guys. This is a big breaking news. We have all the updates, all the information. Once again, the White House alerted just before the Holy Land strike Persia military targets. But before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. All right, guys, and also, make sure you check out this video. I just posted this not too long ago. I'm going to leave this link in the comments box. The Red Dragon conducted a doomsday experiment. So they know that WW3 is around the corner, and they are trying to protect their grid from a nuclear event, put it like that. All right, so that link will be in the comments box, and let's see what's going on here. It says here you have the White House was notified shortly before the Holy Land carried out precise strikes, a military strike in Persia. Now, a huge boom were reported in the city, multiple cities in Persia, with the scale and targets still unclear. The event followed Persia October 1st strike, and they fire over 200 ballistic towards the Holy Land, after the Holy Land took out some very important individuals. Now, Benjamin vowed that Persia would pay for its mistake. No official statement has been made from Persia as investigation continue. We have more breaking news updates. The sleeping giant leader said, "We understand Persia." I'm hearing strange sound going on outside. So it says here, the leader said, "We understand Holy Land right to self-defense." The sleeping giant official confirmed. Once again, the 4-6 administration was informed hours before the Holy Land Friday night strike on Persia, while the leader expressed understanding of Holy Land right to self-defense. The Holy Land Channel 13 called the strike disappointing, questioning its impact. We have more breaking news updates. And it says here, Persia media report that everything is normal in the capital, according to the news. I'm bringing you all the breaking news updates. Persia responds to limited Holy Land strike by showing defiance, report. Persia took to the rooftops rather than seeking shelter, displaying no fear of the Holy Land. And that's true. Everybody was outside. Everyone was outside. Nobody went to like the shelter. Everybody was just recording. People were on the rooftop and everything when they seen the Holy Land aircraft. I don't think there's a possibility there might have been Holy Land aircraft. But yeah, we're going to see what's going on with all this. But there were people out in the streets just recording. Persia took to the rooftops rather than seeking shelter, displaying no fear of the Holy Land strike, the Persian news agency said, citing social media. Now, the Holy Land strike are reportedly limited in scope and are aimed at allowing the Holy Land to maintain its stance without escalating the biblical war further. Here's some more breaking news updates. Persia State TV says situation normal. All right. At Persia Capital 2 airports, seems like everything's good. Now, I heard there was a facility that was impacted. Okay, I want to bring this one up really quick too, guys. 12. There were 12 air refueling straddle tankers to Mid-East, Persia, and Holy Land strike. Now it says here the Sleeping Giant Air Force has deployed at least 10 air refueling straddle tankers to the Mid-East. It appears that the Sleeping Giant itself will directly refuel the Holy Land jets used to strike Persia. The KC-135 straddle tanker is shown below in a file photo. That's a big bird. That is a big, massive bird. The radar image below shows the tankers. As of about 6:30 a.m. today, Friday, October 25th, 2024. By now, they have all arrived. And I did post a video 7 hours ago about the about a plane heading towards Greece, and supposedly, again, I had a feeling that something big was gonna come today, but according to that news article, it said that strike is not imminent, and I guess they were wrong on that one. There's been a lot of birds in the sky, a lot of military birds. Wow. It says here each straddle tanker carries about 83,000 pounds of fuel. Each can refuel up to 2 fighter jets at the same time, allowing a 5-plane squad to be refueled in under 30 minutes. The typical F-15, which Holy Land uses, carries about 7,000 pounds and is an eternal fuel tank, but can be equipped with up to 3 external tanks at 750 gallons each. So each of the straddle tankers shown above can refuel up to 11 fighter jets before the tanker itself is empty. Now, if the Holy Land uses such aircraft to strike Persia, those planes may need refueling before entering Persia airspace and may need refueling coming out after potential combat. Given the Sleeping Giant has sent 10 straddle tankers, and that the Holy Land has several of its own based on the number of straddle tankers, Holy Land can send 121 planes just with Sleeping Giant tankers alone, or more if they also use Holy Land tankers. Each of those planes can carry at least 2 missiles depending upon the equipment, so that's 121 planes times 2 missiles each, 242 target inside Persia. Now, if those Holy Land planes also need to be refueled coming out of Persia, then it seems logical to cut the number of planes by half because of the capability of the straddle tankers. Either way, the refueling capacity that is now in theater is sufficient for a strike on Persia. A Persia strike consisting of over 100 Holy Land strike aircraft. That would be a big strike. That will likely start a very big biblical war. The fact that the Sleeping Giant sent them this morning and they are all arrived now means that something is going to hit the fan tonight, and yep, it has. And we're going to continue talking about it. I got breaking news updates and possibly early next week. This is just the first phase. I do believe there's going to be more strike. The Sleeping Giant doesn't send tankers like that to just sit around and do nothing. Update 6:12 p.m. Correction to this story. Turns out the Sleeping Giant sent 12 tankers as listed below. Isn't that beautiful? Our tax money going to all these biblical wars. Okay, now we're gonna go with this one here. Boom. I was not supposed to show that picture there. 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time, reports began coming in of several boom in Persia capital city. There you go. And it has begun. The birds had to be in the sky first. So initial unconfirmed information says that at least one region, I'm just going to say region, belonging to Persia Ministry of Defense has gone. Put it like that. 7:07 p.m. Eastern Time, Holy Land warplanes are now crossing the Syria Jordan region, heading in the direction of Iraq. I'm using code words. The reason why? Because I got hit many times, suspended many times. Because Paul Lewis is only reporting the news, that's it, but the platform does not like it. Residents in northwestern Persia report hearing aircraft in the sky over the Persian-Iraq border. Alright. I'm going to skip the rest of this part here, guys. Yep, look at this. Air control towers throughout the Mideast are broadcasting emergency messages to clear airspace immediately. Emergency messages broadcasting. Reports are now confirming that there have already been 19 boom in the capital Persia. Massive boom sound in Persia capital. Air raid sirens sounding throughout Persia. Now again, guys, I can't show the video. I can't show nothing. Again, one day, you know, this platform is going to change their policy, but right now, this platform, they're very strict, very strict. I can't even sing happy birthday, you know, to my mom or whatever. All right, so 7:34 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a power plant in that region in Persia reportedly, what? Is out. 7:57 p.m. Eastern Time, both the Sleeping Giant and the Holy Land officials are now openly stating they expect that the strike will warrant a military response from Persia. Initial reports that the Holy Land military launched a number of strikes in Syria against radar installation prior to striking Persia. Unconfirmed reports claim the Sleeping Giant B-52 stealth bombers have been seen crossing into Persian airspace. If this is correct, and it is yet unconfirmed, then the Sleeping Giant appears to be going after Persian nuclear program. Here's the thing. The Sleeping Giant plane is not supposed to be in their airspace. That is just, in other words, invading. And, you know, how they call the bear invading crane, the Sleeping Giant is being a hypocrite. Unconfirmed. Man, there's a lot of unconfirmed reports here. Alright, so the Holy Land Defense Forces has issued an official statement confirming the Holy Land is striking Persia. 8:06 p.m. Eastern Time. Just literally moments ago, live from inside the West Bank, a very large number of jets and refueling planes in the sky are palanced on their way to Persia. The strike heard in Persia seems to be initial. It seems that the Holy Land military was testing Persia air defense before launching its main strike. Man, this is, again, as we get closer and closer to November, we got more breaking news. More breaking news updates. As we get closer and closer to November, we're seeing some stuff here. 8:27 p.m. Eastern Time. Skies over Persia are now quiet. And at the very beginning of the video, I kind of giving you guys a hint that seems like this wasn't a big response. No further boom in past 15 minutes. New developments as I get. Okay, we're gonna skip all that. All right, so that's everything. That is everything. It wasn't a huge like response. It wasn't that big. There's a second wave. There's a second wave going on. The Holy Land is striking again. It seems like there is a second wave. Or maybe that's from previous. Give me a second here, guys. Ah, ah. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Persia State media is now denying that the reports of a second wave of Holy Land strike and boom heard near other cities in central Persia, claiming that the boom sound heard were caused by air defenses in the north. So there is no second wave. It seems like this is over for now. It seems like this is over now. But again, I will keep it updated on this one here. The sleeping giant leader, who is currently at his family home in Wilmington, has been briefed by his team on tonight's wave of the Holy Land against inside Persia. But he does not plan to return to his office. You know why? Because he ain't the one running the sleeping giant, someone else. Is he ever at work? Someone asked. Is he ever at work? Okay, so everything seems like it just stopped, and I am posting videos if you guys want to check them out. But yeah, there was a huge event. I see a massive huge cloud, thick black smoke. It seems like it might have been possibly a video from previous Holy Land strike on Beirut that is going around claiming to be from... Oh! So there's a video going around. And that video is not from Persia. That video is from another country. So it shows like a big massive event, but it's not from Persia. So people are just taking those videos and just putting out false info. There's another video too. So I can't show the video, but the person that is putting out the info said this video is old and not from tonight's event. So there is two videos. I'm gonna share it right now. I'm sharing it right now. I don't know why people do that type of stuff. Put out false info like that. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end it right here, but it seems like this is all of it for now. But I got another video coming tonight, late night video, and I will give you bring you all the updates. But right now, the Holy Land sent a message. If I were Persia, let it go. Let it go. It wasn't a big response. At this point, just kind of work on a cease, FIRE. Because again, we don't want this Looney Tune to stay in the office and start WW3. We don't want to see that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, please share the video. For those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.